everybody, welcome to Crafternoon. Today we're going to be looking at the book A Loud Winter's Nap by Katy Hudson. I'm going to share part of this story with you, but due to copyright regulations, I'm not able to share the entire story. It's a great story about a turtle and hibernation. So let's go ahead and get started with this one. Some of you have maybe read some other Katy Hudson books. She's always got fabulous illustrations. So here's a little bit from Turtle's house. Tortoise had just snuggled in for a long winter's nap when, there you can see her up there with her do not disturb sign. Tweet, 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 tweet. Hello there, Tortoise, chirped Robin. Would you like to join our singing class? No, said Tortoise. I'm trying to sleep. Tortoises do not like winter. Why not? Asked Robin. They just don't, said Tortoise. And he packed up and left in a hurry, searching for a quieter home. And there he is, looking for a fun place to sleep, and discovered a tent, but was soon bothered by another animal. There he goes. He found a hammock to sleep in and was bothered by a snowball fight. Oh no. And then found another place to sleep. Went up this great big tall red ladder and slept in a tree. Still has the do not disturb sign until spring. But uh-oh, things started to happen. And someone was gnawing the tree down. So whoop, there he went. I do not like winter, said Tortoise. There he is, trying to find another place to sleep. That looks like a comfortable spot. But oh no, it was the sled. Whoosh. Tortoise was going down the hill faster and faster, headed for the river. He was thinking, maybe winter's not so bad after all. This is kind of fun. Have you ever been sledding before? It is a fun time. And there he goes. He hit a bump and went flying through the air, and he was giggling the whole time. Maybe winter's more fun than the cold and snow. And then he landed on the ice and kind of spun around and slid. He realized he'd been wrong the whole time. The winter could be a lot of fun. There he is, skating and hanging out with some other animal friends. It's a great book. You'll have to come in and check it out sometime. Well, today we're going to be doing a craft of a turtle or tortoise, and you do have your craft kits with you. I want to remind you, if you're new to Crafternoon, that if you want to create your craft and post a picture of it on our Facebook page by midnight Sunday, November 17th, you have a chance to win this book and this really cute guy. He's really fun. You don't have to be in the picture, just your craft project. So lots of fun. The computer randomly chooses who our winner is. So these are our prizes for this month. Well, let's go ahead and grab our craft kits and we'll get started. You're going to probably need a pair of scissors, maybe a crayon or pencil, something you can draw with, sticky tape or glue stick. And that should about do it for us. So let's get started. Okay, friends, well, we're going to start by making this turtle. And so we have some green construction paper we're going to use to create his head, his little flippers and tail, a green bowl, which will be his shell. We have some tissue paper that we're going to put around the shell, and then some wiggly eyes for his face. So to get started, I think we'll go ahead and make the other body parts. So I took my piece of paper and I cut it in half, what we'll call the hot dog bun way or the long way. Then I wanted all four of my little turtle flippers to look the same. So I folded my paper in half. And then I folded it in half again. And then I cut out kind of a leaf shape piece of paper. And then that will give us 4 identical shapes. I kind of bent them a little bit to kind of give them a little bit of texture to that. So I'm going to take those and set them off to the side. Next, I cut out his head, and his head is kind of shaped like a spoon. And you can draw these out on your paper first if that's easier for you. But I did his neck, and then I did a little shape that kind of looks a little bit like a spoon, or the top of a spoon. And that's my turtle's head. And then I just need a little tiny leaf shape for his tail. And so that is pretty much your parts that you need to cut out, and they can be any shape you want them to be, just whatever looks good to you. Using my bowl, which is kind of fun because it kind of looks like a shell even without adding the tissue paper, I flipped it over like this and then took some sticky tape and I taped my things into the bowl. So a little piece of tape, and then I'm going to tape his little head in there and kind of bend it a little bit. And then his little legs or flippers, whatever you want to call them. Put one there and one on the other side like this across from it. And then we'll do the back ones. And they can be any size or just however you like. It's your art project. So whatever you prefer. And then I put his little tail on the back end. Kind of directly back from the head. And then flipped it over so you can kind of see you have your little turtle. The wiggle eyes are the kind that already have the sticky on them, so just peel those off. Sometimes the paper stays on the back of the eye and you just have to pry it off, so that's easy enough to do. So get those eyes ready to go. And this one's being a little bit stubborn for me, of course. So just about got it. Just a reminder that, your craft, you can post it on our Facebook page by Sunday midnight on November 17th. And you'll have a chance to win that stuffed animal and the book. I'm going to put my eyes a little bit off center like that. So then that is your turtle. You can leave him just like this if you want to, or if you would like, you can add in some tissue paper. Tissue paper is kind of hard to use with the glue stick, but it's doable. I like to use it on a flat surface and then just kind of hold one side of it and glue stick on the other, and then just randomly put those around on your shell. You don't have to cover the whole thing. It might tear. That's tissue paper is really thin, but it really doesn't matter. Once you get it on there, it won't notice. You won't be able to tell at all that it had done that, and it's all good. So just randomly stick those wherever you want around your shell. They don't have to be stuck down all the way by any means. And just kind of start covering up wherever you want it to go. So just kind of a fun little craft to go with our book. And sometimes it gets wrinkled over, and like I said, it really doesn't matter. It all looks good, so don't get frustrated if that happens. I'm kind of glad that mine are doing some of those things so you guys can see that it's just fine. It doesn't hurt anything if they get wrinkly or tear a little bit. But your turtle's still going to look just great. So we have a few different colors to use. A little bit of a light green, a dark green, kind of a brown. a bit of a yellowy color. If any of you have ever caught a turtle outside, you can see that their shells, all look a little different. They're different colors. So kind of thought using some different colors would be kind of fun instead of just all the same. But you don't have to use the kind of more odd colors if you don't want to. We gave you mostly this darker green color to use, but you get to do what you want to do. So yeah, just kind of an easy little craft that turns out kind of cute. I'm gonna stick this on top here, and I might do one light one over here, and I think I'm gonna say I'm about done here. But thank you so much for crafting with us. If you want to read the book, we do have the book at the library that you can read. It's a good one, and check out some of her other stories as well. I really like her books a lot. She's one of my favorites. So there it is. There's our finished project, and we are good to go. There you have our tortoise or turtle ready for a long winter's nap. Thanks for crafting with us. Have a good day.